Did you see that? The chipmunk couldn't get through the lattice. It was about this big. So he flipped over onto his back and just slid himself through because he was too fat.
Cheeks were too stuffed.
His cheeks were too stuffed. Well, I guess I'll flip that over. Live chat. Idle chat. Top chat. Okay. Well, guys, today is Thursday. It's garbage day. Ooh, exciting. I'm just sitting outside. We just finished breakfast. I'm feeding my chippies. This is what I do every morning. So now I'm just relaxing. I was on another live, but it froze, so... What?
You're bouncing your knee around.
So? That's what I love to do. There's a little guy. How come he's not coming to the mamas? How come he's not coming to the mamas? RJ! RJ hasn't come by, eh?
No, I seen him over there a little while ago. You chased around Chippy.
Okay, so who is on live now? Live chat. Messages visible. And I have... Like I said, I'm just trying to figure this thing out. Can't see who the live person is. I have highlights, share, mute microphone. I'm not going to play with the side effects thing here. So does anybody have any ideas on, or is there anything that someone wants me to, I can't talk, not making any pie? You know what? I used to work in a bakery for 20 years. I hate making pie. I hate making pie. I've packaged probably about 1 million pies in 20 years. So pastries and stuff, it's not really my favorite thing to do. I do have a pie shell in the freezer that I can make maybe an apple pie or pumpkin pie or something. So it's a possibility. Possibility of pies. I know I'm going to make a cake for this weekend, so I won't make pie because one, I'm off the sugar right now. Me and Jay are off the sugar for 30 days. So even the cake that I'm making, it's going to be kind of like a paleo cake or a keto cake kind of thing. Hey, that's not nice. Blue was after the chipmunk. Get off of him. I'll show you. Oh, now they're gone. He's drinking out of his little bowl. Why don't you go through the hole? Go through the hole. Oh, he's hiding from the other one. Oh. Oh, they're fighting. Hey! No fighting! Do it. What was it I was supposed to do? I got distracted. Do it. The pie, you mean? I won't make a pie from scratch. I got the shell downstairs, though. I could unthaw it and just, put the stuff on it and whatever. But I don't do it from scratch. I'm a little too lazy. Same thing with bread. Ugh. I made so much bread in my life, I don't want to make bread anymore. And Jay's like, make me a fresh loaf of bread. I'll buy the frozen loaf and I'll make it. But I could make it from scratch. But yeah, lazy homemaker, right? I have to be really in the mood. But yeah, possibility. I'll put that on my list. Pie. What kind of pie? Is there a specific pie you want to see? I made cherry pie not too long ago, like about 2 months ago. But I didn't put it on a video. Sometimes I don't put stuff on my video because it's just, it's work. You gotta stop here, stop there, edit it, upload it. Apple pie? Apple pie. All right. Oh, look at that. Kittles is on. Kittles. Of course he's going to say apple pie because that's his favorite. So apple pie it is. I'll have to make an apple pie. Actually, I have some apples in the fridge I could use. So cinnamon apple pie. Oh, yeah. Mr. Smiley there, Kittles. Then, Kittles, can you go in the basement and get me some apple pie? Not apple pie, but the pie shell that's in the freezer? Put it in the fridge and actually put it on the counter so it unthaws, and then I can make the apple pie. I'll call it my lazy apple pie because I'm not making my own shell. Excuse me. Apple pie with cinnamon. Apple pie with cinnamon. No sugar though, eh? A little bit of lemon there to make it not so brown, and maybe I'll put some stevia instead. A little bit of cinnamon, lots of cinnamon. And then I'll taste test it for you all. So you could be drooling at home wishing you had an apple pie. Really, jerk? Rev right on my freaking keto pie shell. So you need to make it from scratch. Oh! Jay, I'm not making it from scratch. Too freaking bad. I'm going to make it the lazy way. I'm just going to make it with the keto shell. Not the keto shell, the shell. I don't think it's that many carbs in it anyways. I'll check it out. I'll see how much sugars are in it. But I'll try to do it as natural as possible, right? Well, I'll film it. I'll film it. It gives me a video to make, right? So I'll have to cut up the apples today. I'll have to make the shell. Do it. Yeah. Have you ever made apple pie, Tracy? You went inside, Kittles, and all the animals disappeared. Yeah. No, I've never. You never. Well, this is going to be the easiest way to make an apple pie, and you'll find it so easy. You'll probably go out and buy the shell, and you'll be like, I can do that. No problem. It's very easy. Very easy. When the shell's done for you and you just slap it in there, just put the apples in there, it's easy. Yeah, same here. Like I can make concoctions, like just dump everything in a bowl and just put it in the oven. That's no problem. But if I'm making a cake for a birthday or something, I usually just do the box thing. Add a little ingredients of my own, but it's a lot faster, a lot easier. And who's going to know? Who's really going to know? Even my spice cake that I'm making, this pumpkin spice cake I'm making this weekend, I got it from another person on YouTube. And it involves a box cake. So that's going to be another video as well. They're not going to know, Jay. They're not going to know. You can't even tell the difference when I make a box cake and my concoction cakes, Jay. Because I concoct every box cake, too. No one will know. No. You just make the best icing, and then people don't know. Even if they know, half the shit they buy is boxed or frozen stuff that comes into the store, and they just lather a whole bunch of icing on top and like, here, this is homemade. People don't even know that. Like when you go to, like, say, the Independent, all their cakes that they get come in already pre-made. They're frozen. They put them on a platter, not a platter, but one of those cake stands. They ice base it with the icing that comes in buckets, and then they sell it for like $25. Yeah. There's not very many places that make homemade anymore. When it comes to bakeries, there's not very many places. And if it is homemade, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Major, major monies. Even when you go to, let's say, Superstore, or you go to independent grocers or anything like that, all their breads come in frozen. They come in frozen loaves, and they just rise it and bake it. Add the stuff like the cheese on it, whatever. Yep. I did cake decorating for a long time. Like I said, I worked in a grocery store for 20 years, right? Independent grocer. And so I did cakes for 20 years. I never really did the baking. I didn't want to wake up that early in the morning to be baking. So I was never a baker, but I did put stuff in the oven once in a while, you know. I was the one who would pan it at night, you know, prep everything on a pan and put it in a proofer for the next morning. And then stuff like that. But everything comes in frozen, partially baked or not baked, but ready to go into the oven. Everything. From the fritters, the bagels. The bagels, they come in boxes, in bags. Okay, and then you take the bagels and then you just put them in a pan for like, I think 5 minutes, and you put them out into the bins. So yeah, nothing is homemade. People are like, oh, it smells so good in here, homemade bread. No, it's not homemade bread. It's just baked here. So you could actually ask for a frozen loaf and bring it home, prepare it yourself, put it in the pan. If you want to add olives, cheese, or whatever, you can, and then just bake it yourself. But to go to the extent of making my own bread all the time and making my own buns, I don't know. I just don't want to do it. Probably because I worked there for 20 years and it's just, I smelt that stuff all the time, right? I dealt with that stuff all the time. Chippy, come seize. Look, the peanut. The peanut. Chippy, 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 chippy. I want to see if he's going to come on me. Chippy, 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 chippy. Oh, yeah, you come out. That's why he's coming. Cinderella. James is Cinderella.
I'm Cinderella.
Yeah. Chippies. Chippies. They don't come to you unless you talk like a baby. You got to treat them like little children, right? Chippies. If you go, Chippy, come here. Chippy. They don't understand you. But you go, Chippies, and they come.
Chippy, come here.
Oh, he went in his little cabin there. Why does he open up the dome from the top?
He probably jumped off and then opened it up.
He's being lazy. Just doesn't want to go down the tunnel. So I seen on TikTok or on YouTube, this person grabs peanuts that have little tails like this, and he calls it chipmunk fishing. So they grab onto it, and he sees how long he could get them to grab onto it, and he hangs them like this, and everything else until it snaps. It's kind of fun. He calls it chipmunk fishing. I got sidetracked. Okay, I missed the message there. Live chat. How do you check the messages? No. Oh, didn't know that. All right. There. I wish there. So yeah, the cooking series is lately I've been trying to make stuff just around the house, the easy stuff, like schnitzel with a side of potatoes. Nothing really, you know.
Holy schnitzel.
That's what I'll be making tonight for supper. And it's like, not really something you want to put on a YouTube video because it's just common stuff, right? So, kind of standstill right now. What I can make for food recipes. Maybe I'll make, like I said, I'm going to make the pie. Did you take the shell and put it on the counter, Jay?
Yeah.
All right. So, Tracy, I'll be making a pie today, an apple pie.
Gotta film it.
I'm going to film it. So, it'll be on probably later on tonight, probably around 5 or something. Once you see how it's done, you'll be like, that's easy. I could do that. No problem. If you could do box cake, you could do this apple pie because, like I said, it's already comes in a. It's almost like a Pillsbury thing. Unroll it, put it in the pan, and
Especially if you buy the pie filling. It's even easier.
oh yeah, it's even easier if you buy the pie filling. But I'm gonna have to do it with the apples because I don't have pie filling. I don't think I have pie filling.
And even if you do, you should make it natural anyway because we've got to come back on sugars.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can't use pie filling. The sugars. Did you see how many carbs are on the back of that thing?
No, I didn't look at it.
Okay, well I'm gonna go inside and get it. My counter is not messy. It just has a frying pan on it. Oh yeah, everybody messages me at the same time. Okay, so this is what it is. I'll show you. I got this at Frugal's for 50 cents, man. Like, there's this place, it's a discount store, and that's where they have that food truck and everything else. Well, they have a little discount store there. 50 cents. So I picked up 4 of them that one time. So you just unroll, fill, and bake. That's it. So let's check the carbs on this thing. "12 grams of carbs for 1/8 single crust. 0 sugar." It's not too bad, actually. I'm surprised. Enriched wheat, flour, lard, BHA, whatever that is, water, rice flour, xana, gum. Lots of garbage in here. Contain wheat ingredients. Do not eat raw dough. Okay, we won't. So it's very simple. Like, oh yeah, bring the crust to the room temperature. So you take it out. I'll show you. Sorry, guys. So this is what it is, right? This is the top. This is the bottom. You roll it out. Then you put it in the pie plate. And I think you have to bake it first because I'm making it with the apples. So yeah, see? Roll it out. Put it in the pie plate. Put another one on top after you put the apples and everything else. So that's nice and easy. Nice and easy. So what do you think, Tracy? Would you try it? Oh, all right. Yeah, it's very easy. Do you have kids, Tracy? You get your kids to do it. You just tell them what to do, and you just say, "Hey, okay, now put it there." Get them to do the slave work, eh?
At the same time, you're teaching them how to cook.
Yeah. And then my mom taught me how to bake. You're like, oh boy.
I need a little potato. There you go. More now?
If I'm looking away, I'm looking at the chippies. Because they're all over.
There you go.
So what's your favorite dessert? Two boys, a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. Oh, so they're at that age, they're like curious about the kitchen, right? Hey, you could get them to put the apples in there and everything. And oh yeah, make them all proud, eh? They would love that. They would love that. See, we're doing the Thanksgiving on the Sunday, so that way on the Monday when it's actually Thanksgiving, we could just chill and relax at home, right? So that would be a great opportunity for you to do it with the kids as well. If you're doing it on the, I'm not sure when you're doing it. If you're doing it on, say, a Sunday, on the Monday, you could do it with the kids. Jamaican Christmas cake. You should try it. Lots of rum in it. Jamaican Christmas cake. That sounds good.
Lots of rum in it, huh?
Jamaican Christmas cake. Can you write that down, Jay? Jamaican Christmas cake. I'll have to look for that recipe. Or I'll concoct it. Oh, to make Jamaican Christmas cake and put whatever I think would be in a Jamaican Christmas cake. Coconut, pineapple, papaya, an egg, flour, cinnamon. And the list goes on, right? Bananas. That sounds good. Did she say there was rum in it? Oh, there's rum in it. Oh, lots of rum in it. Raisins. Oh, yes, raisins. Laugh out loud. Lots of rum in it. Sounds good, then. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. It's a Christmas cake, too, you said? Christmas cake? Jamaican Christmas?
Yeah, Jamaican Christmas cake.
That's an everyday cake. It's a Jamaican Christmas cake. I will make that. Oh. You didn't have to send it to me, hon.
Well, you wrote it down for it.
No, everybody knows my ringtone.
For me.
Da, 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 da. I used my own voice when I did that, too. Well, now that I know I could go live, I'll be probably doing a lot of these videos. When I'm bored and I don't know what to do, I'll come on here live and make a couple videos. And sometimes, oh, look at this, like this. Who's on the table?
There you are.
Who's on the table? Off the table. Off the table.
You took the fishing line right off that one.
Little bugger. Oh, I took the fishing line one. Jerk.
And ran.
Oh. You mean shaw. Yeah, you should try that. Very easy, very yummy. Very yummy. Actually, I had a lot of people like that video. So try it. It's so easy, so easy. Yum, yum, yum. And if you don't have a crock pot, you do it in the pot. No problem.
Try it, naked. Let us know what you think of it.
Yeah. Let me know what you think of it. Definitely. And you could do it with the hamburger, or you could do it with the ground chicken, ground pork, or ground turkey. Doesn't matter. It's still all good. That was a mixture of ground pork and ground hamburger, and I didn't realize it until after I made it, but that's fine. It was still good. It was delicious. It was delicious. It was fabulous. It was great. It was delicious. It was great. It was fabulous. Magic spoon. Magic spoon. Jay's obsessed with that song. You know, if I don't sing it in a video, he gets offended. He's like, "What the hell? How come you didn't sing your song?"
I didn't get offended. I get upset.
He gets upset. It's like a little kid, eh? Just how come you didn't sing your song? I didn't hear your song this time. It's like, where? Sometimes I don't use Magic Spoon.
But you got to. You're cooking.
Yeah. Actually, that's going to be part of my merch. I'm going to be making some wood burnings on my Magic Spoons and selling them. It's just a matter of doing it because I have to do it by hand, right? Handmade Magic Spoons. Off the table!
Hot potato.
What are you doing on here, Mindy? Off the table. Brat. Oh, I got a message and I missed it. I try to make that crock pot meal, okay? Yeah. So yeah, I'm working on a merch line. So pretty soon there'll be like Magic Spoons, there'll be like t-shirts, mugs, stuff like that. It's just a matter of finishing it and putting it up on my website. Kind of brain farting right now because I don't know what to talk about. So what else is new? What else is new, guys? What else can we talk about today? What can we... let me see here. What else is in plans with Natty Homemaker? Well, Natty Homemaker needs to get her floors done in the kitchen, and we can't find a guy to do it. We asked a friend of ours who was supposed to look into one of his guys, but we haven't heard anything back yet. So the main guy who does her stuff around the house, like that her siding and her roof, he's a really busy guy, so we don't want to ask him because we'll have to wait another 6 to 7 months.
Yeah, he's really busy.
He's a busy guy. So we're trying to look for another contractor. Some of them will come in and do our floors in our kitchen. And once that's done, I will paint my cupboards. So that's going to be a few new episodes I'll have on my channel once that happens. The painting of the cupboards I'll be doing myself. My aunt said she has the same cupboards. Okay, these are from the 1960s. Now she had the same cupboards in her house, and she used a bullseye paint. So it's like a primer. So I don't have to sand it down or anything like that. I just have to, like, you know, make sure it's really washed and everything cleaned and no grease on it or anything like that. And then just use the bullseye paint. So I'm going to have a new look in the studio. Woohoo! Because if you walked into my studio now, you'd be like, yeah, this is outdated. Like, I feel like I just went through the warp zone of a 1960s kitchen with an updated fridge and stove. I'm not too sure. I was thinking maybe like some kind of gray. If not a gray, maybe like a very, very light green. Because I like earth tones, right? So maybe like a light green or something like that. Depends on what we get for floors as well. We haven't really gone and looked for floors because we don't want to hold flooring inside the house until we got a guy here to fix it. Or to put it down. So once we look at the floors, then I'll decide. Oh, white. I hate white. I had white at the apartment. I hate white. White shows every little fingerprint, every pain in my butt. Really? Transports. White's a pain in my butt. It's nice. It is very nice, but I like a little bit of, like, if it was my way, like, it would be like a dark color. You know, I've even thought about red and white, red and black. That's like, Jay's like, yeah, that'd be a good idea. I'm like, okay, I'll change my mind.
Because I enjoy it.
Because he's got weird ideas with his colors, and it's like, nah.
Screw you.
We have one bedroom that's orange.
It looks beautiful.
It's like orange. His bedroom is like orange.
It's like a morning glow.
Yeah. It's not that bad because we have the one wall it's white and the rest is orange. But yeah, at first I was like, oh my god, really orange? Because he picked it.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Say it.
Do you know anybody with an orange room, Jay?
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Used to be our room, but then I got my own room because I couldn't sleep with the guy that was kicking and snoring all the time. So it's nice. I got my own little room there. It looks like a little chalet. Looks like a little camp. Feels like I'm in camp. I sleep so well in that room. In that bed. Okay, I guess I should look at the people there.
You're not watching your camera?
No, I'm not watching my camera. I don't know. I just look away. There. I'm in my pajamas. But I don't care. I do notice that a lot of people on YouTube, you know, they're on YouTube and the homemakers and stuff. They all have nice, pretty hair and stuff. And, you know, they're dressed really nice. It's like, well, this is reality. I just woke up. I'm outside. I had breakfast. And then, you know, I didn't brush my hair yet. I just put my hat on. Have you visited Niagara Falls before? You know what? That's on my list of to-do lists. I've never been to Niagara Falls. I was hoping to go last year and maybe this year, but it never happened. But yeah, one day we will go to Niagara Falls. I want to go to those, what is that, wax museum or whatever you call it there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That stretch of places to go. I forget what you call that place. Jay knows. He's been there.
I've been there once.
I've traveled there through the internet. I do all my travels through the internet. That's the great part of it.
Cheaper that way.
It's cheaper that way. Yeah, but we were hoping to have a trailer. We were going to buy a trailer this year with the money that we had from selling our camp a couple years back. But trailers are expensive. They're almost as pricey as a house. Like, come on. So, Clifton Hills. Yes, that's the place I'm talking about. I want to check that out. To be honest, I haven't really been anywhere in Ontario. I've been to Barrie, I've been to Toronto and those places, but besides that, there's a lot of places in Ontario I haven't been to. Usually when we go on vacation, it's in the bush. We like the outdoors. I don't really like big cities. Like places like Toronto give me really bad anxiety. It's like concrete jungle, right? So all these buildings around me, all these people and everything else, it's like, ugh. To go in that shopping mall would drive me crazy. Oh.
And yet you want to go to Niagara Falls.
Well, Niagara Falls, it's all outside, right? Well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of tourists there.
I'll have to hoot or something. But
I'll take a bottle of CBD.
Take a bottle of CBD with you. Too busy. Yeah, I don't like too busy. Even grocery stores, if it's too busy, I'm like in, out, gone. And since the pandemic happened, as strange as it is, I kind of enjoyed being at home. I kind of enjoyed going to the store where there wasn't that many people in it. I kind of enjoyed having not people come over as much, you know what I mean? Because I could breathe. But now, you know, you go to stores and it's like packed and there's lineups of people and it's like, I don't like that. But I've always been like that since I was a little girl. I never liked crowds, never liked a bunch of people around me. And I'm still like that. That's another thing I have to get too, guys, is new pair of glasses. I haven't had one since before the pandemic. The optometrists were closed. Now I'm trying to get to my optometrist, and they're like, we don't know when he's coming back. He's in Sault Ste. Marie. Okay, put me on the lists. I'm still waiting 2 months later. So, I'm going to have to get some new glasses. So I'm going to have a new style soon. I'm going to cut my hair, put new glasses on. Maybe I'll dye my hair back to blonde.
With vintage 1960 glasses.
1960s glasses. Hello, I'm Natty Homemaker. Welcome to my show. Ooh. Hello. Yeah. So those are my plans. Cut my hair, dye my hair, get new glasses. Get bored with the look once in a while. So I was like, let's revamp.
You got room for one more. And you got one more. Yeah, get it in. No, you don't want that one. Grab that one.
How come he's not coming to me? How come you go to daddy's, don't come to mama's?
I'm a princess.
You're a princess. Princess J. Well, I know how to get them to me.
Stop eating their food, you little bugger.
I'm going to have their peanuts then.
Mm.
Look what I'm eating. Mama loves it. Oh,
See,
did you hear him? Yeah, he's swearing at me now. He's like, fuck you. Actually, you know what? I cut it before the summer, and it was up to here. Like up to my ears. That's how long it grew. And because my hair is thin, right here, I don't like to put it in a ponytail because it doesn't look nice. So I'm going to cut it again because it gets in my face. And I'm always having to go like this. And I hate that. And I don't look good with those headbands or whatever you call it there. Those things that go like these things. What do you call these, Jay? Jay, what do you call those? Those things that girls put in their hair?
Tiara?
No, those band things. Headbands? I can't remember what they're
Why
called.
would I know that?
Des bandeaux. I could say it in French, des bandeaux.
There you go. That's what it's called. Des bandeaux.
Yeah, I don't look good with bandeaux.
Heck, a badon.
Oh. Look at the skies here. Looks like it's gonna rain. I don't want to show houses because of my location. I could show my house, but looks like rain's coming. Those trees about 3 days ago were green. Look how yellow they are now. All back there is bush. Hey, just beside my head, really? He's flopping right beside me. What's wrong, chickadees?
He wants to get food. You're in the way.
Am I in your way, baby? How exciting. Well, I guess I could take a walk around the yard, see what's going on. Actually, surprisingly, I don't really have that much to rake, actually. It gets blown away, eh? But, yeah, I'm going to the back now, and I don't think there's that much leaves, but actually, we let the leaves rot. It's good for our grass. Our grass is nice and green and plentiful in the spring and the summer afterwards. Look at all these clovers. You think I could find one 4-leaf clover in this big patch? Never. I found one. Oh, my grapes. I'm going to have to cut this soon. This is my grapevines. Getting pretty high, so I'm going to have to cut some down. This year was supposed to be my chicken coop. But we decided not to do a chicken coop this year. Maybe next year. But right now we're using it as a shed for my wood. But yeah, this might be a chicken coop next year. RJ! RJ! I hope you have peanuts left for RJ, Jay.
Hey?
You have peanuts for RJ?
Yeah.
Okay. Go see Daddy's on red stool. Red stool. Red stool. Red stool, baby. Yeah, a lot of else to do this year. Gotta change this around. There. RJ, red stool, baby. There he is. Red stool. Go see Daddy's on the red stool. Is that RJ or the other one?
Come on.
No, it's RJ. You come back fast because we got some more for you. So give the rest to RJ. Because we gave lots of chipmunks this morning. Give it to RJ. Please.
Chippy need food too. They're starving.
Yeah. Here's my comfy pants. Styling my comfy waka pants. Kermit the Frog, Fozzie Bear. Are they my pets? They are my children. Yeah, they're like pets to me. We don't have any dogs or cats or anything. Due to allergies, we can't have cats, and we're very limited on dogs. We want a dog, but they're like $6,000 to get the dogs that we want. So we have the chipmunks and the chickadees and the blue jays and the squirrels that come around. RJ's been around since he was a baby. He came out one day just squeaking. This little guy about this big came out, just jumping around, you know. And he was like, "What the fuck," you know? So we started giving him peanuts, and he wouldn't leave after that. And it's like his mom abandoned him because he was still a little baby. So we started feeding him, started giving him water, and he started coming back every day. And that's been 2 years now. This is the second year, and he's made babies. He's brought his babies here. Last batch they had was 6 of them. They had a territorial war. He won the territorial war, and he's still the king of the castle. So, yeah.
And he's small for a squirrel, too.
And he's a runt. He's a runt as well. So he's very small for a squirrel. But yeah, he comes here every single day. It was to the point where we have a hole somewhere in the basement. We don't know where. We got people come in, check it out. They can't find the hole. He has a hole in the basement, and if I don't go outside during the day at all, if I don't visit, if I don't go for breakfast or anything like that, he'll come up my stairs, and I'll be sitting there in the living room. He'll look at me, and I'll be like, "RJ, outside!" And he goes back down the stairs, and he comes out, goes to his bowl. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't get into anything. We've looked for poop downstairs, right? Nothing down there. There's no destruction, nothing. He just comes in the hole, out the hole. Just to make sure, like, "Hey, Mom, I'm outside. Hey, Mom, I'm outside.
You good?
You good? Are you sick?" It's funny because he just looks at me at the top of the stairs, and was looking at me. And I'm like, "RJ, outside." Right down the stairs he goes. And if we're not here, and he notices we're gone for a long time, he'll come in the house, and we have a, what do you call it?
Live catch trap.
Live catch trap with a peanut in it. So what he does is he goes inside the live catch trap, and he'll eat the peanut. Then he's stuck in the cage. Well, when we get home, he's in the cage, right? So we take him out. We're like, "Oh, that's a bad boy. No, you stay outside." So then you don't see him for 2 months in the house because he's upset because he was in the cage. So he learns his lesson, right? So he's very smart, very, very smart. He listens quite well. Sometimes I think he's a dog. Like, you'll tell him, "Red stool," he'll go on the red stool. I said, "Bowl," he'll go to his bowl. Outside, he'll go outside. You know, he listens very well. I said, "Go to Daddy," he'll go to Jay. "Go to Mama," he'll go to me. So he listens for words. Smart, very smart. He's also our security system. Someone comes in the yard, he'll go, "Beep, beep, beep," or go, "Ah!" Like, he'll freak right out. Like, "Someone's here." I got something on my teeth. Yeah. Someone's here. So I got to look out the window and, "Oh yeah, there's a car here," you know. And if it's someone he doesn't know, oh my God, it's like, he goes crazy. But if it's someone he starts to realize, like, he knows there, he sees quite often, like our nephew RJ. Okay, that's not the reason we call him RJ. Our nephew RJ is Roger Jr., but this one's Red Jr. So anyways, he knows him. So when he comes over, he doesn't do too much. You know, he'll do like, "Bah!" You hear that once kind of thing, right? But when someone else comes over, like Amazon or something, he's all over the place and he's going back and forth and so yeah, he's good to learn. So we don't really need pets because we have to feed him in the morning, feed him in the afternoon, feed him at supper because he'll come in the house and say, "What's going on?" Like, it's almost as if he says that. And he comes up the stairs and looks at me like, "Hey, hello." Smart. People are like, "Oh, if you feed them, they're going to get into shit." I said, "I've had him for 2 years. The only damage he did is on a log, not a log, a stump that we've had in the yard for years. A tree stump. He destroyed it. He chewed it to shit, made a hole through it to put his peanuts in it. That's the only destruction I've seen. We've looked through the house. We've looked through everywhere, and there's nothing. Like, there's nothing. Nothing's chewed up. There's no poop anywhere. So I was like, well, that's good. As long as he knows not to come in the house and destroy my house, because if he does, bad boy. But we've looked for that hole. We tried to follow it. He's so fast, right down the stairs. We don't know where the hole is. My friend's a contractor. He looked around the house. He's like, "I don't know where the hole is. I can't find it. If anything, it might be under the deck." but we can't go underneath the deck. It's too low. So
And from the inside, we can't find it.
yeah, from the inside we can't find it. He's a good boy. Yeah, he is a good boy. Very good boy. I wanted the dog. I was like loving for a dog, you know. Especially during the end of that. Well, not the end, but when I first moved in here, we wanted one really, 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 really bad. But people were just $5,000 for this dog. I'm like, no, $5,000, $6,000. I'm not gonna pay $6,000 for a dog. Sorry, and I can't get. It has to be hypoallergenic, right? So, but now that we have these animals, we're like, well, we can't really get a dog because the dog might chase it, or it might distract the animals. Like, you know, we love having little chickadees come around. We loved having the chippies come around, and then their babies come around. But we let them do their thing. People are like, ew. Some people are into it. Some people aren't. Some people are disgusted because they're like, oh, they're rodents and everything else. Is like, they're animals. I find animals beautiful, no matter what. Like, if a raccoon came around, oh, that'd be different. I'd be like, no, shoo. No raccoons. Because those can
But
be
of course,
very
if we fed those
destructive.
too, they would
Yeah.
not do any damage because they'd be going for the food.
Yeah.
Easy stuff.
You'd have to get on a routine. You have to feed them on a regular basis and everything else. And you got to be consistent with them.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have a raccoon.
Yeah, me either.
As cute as they are, no, thank you. Same with a bear. Like, if a bear came in the yard, I wouldn't start feeding it.
No.
Some people would. Like, some people are crazy enough to feed bears, right? I won't feed a bear. I've always, from a young age, my mom says I was feeding chipmunks. I would sneak them in the house when I was really little. And my mom found out that I was feeding a chipmunk in the porch. And I was, like, hiding it, you know. And I've always been a chipmunk person. And now that I live here, they're, like, in abundance. Because I live closer to the bush, right? I'm off the highway, and there's a mountain across the street from me, and that's all bush. And there's a property on the side here, and on the back of there's acres and acres of bush and a pond and everything else. So there's tons of chipmunks that come around. They have territorial wars. And they chase each other, and they fight, and oh my God. But there's one or two that are here consistently. Elvis. And what? Rat-tail. Oh, 3 of them. Sorry. Then there's Mindy. Mindy's so nice. She won't fight with anybody. She's all so innocent. She's such a little girl about this big. Oh. Wow, I've been on here for 48 minutes. This is great. This is better than Instagram. I get more people. Well, I guess Instagram's only limited to the people you have on your list, too, eh? This is limited to everybody out there, I think. So if anybody comes up on my live, they're like, hey, who's this? Oh, it's quiet all of a sudden. I love it.
Don't type too loud.
So Sunday, we're going to my parents for dinner. Saturday, let's have a fire. Me and you, we'll roast some marshmallows and some, well, no, not marshmallows, but hot dogs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Hot dogs.
And some hot dogs, yeah, wieners.
Mm-hmm.
For dessert, maybe we could roast some, like, I don't know, something. I can make a fruit salad. Fruit salad and hot wieners. Winter's coming, eh? And it's like, I want to take every little ounce of fun before winter comes, because winter is like, I don't ski, I don't do any of that winter shit. I more or less just do the inside stuff in the wintertime, so I enjoy every moment outside. Jay was thinking about, like, making a place, like ice seats, you know, like kind of like an igloo, I guess, but open igloo. What would you call that?
Just
A seating area. There we go. A seating area. Okay, made out of snow, and then we'll have like a fire pit in the middle, and then we can have our friends over and just have like a nice winter fire, right? So thinking about that, that sounds pretty cool. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Bring your ski pants.
Bring your ski pants. I had Papa's ski pants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we still have those old ski pants in there. I haven't worn ski pants since I was a kid. Would you prefer if you rescue? Live chat. Would it be cheaper if you rescue a dog? Yeah, it would, but it's very hard to find a hypoallergenic dog that's a rescue. People jump on that right away. What's going on?
Sorry.
Okay, hold on. I gotta see this, guys.
Come on, Chip Chip.
Chippers. He's stuck in the blue box.
Come on, Chip Chip.
Come on out. Put your hand out like this.
Yeah.
Go on, Dada. He's stuck in the blue box. Why did he jump in there?
Yeah, he fell in.
He fell in?
Yeah, he was snooping around the edge.
Curious George. You're not gonna go in there again, are you? Because you can't get out of that
I
one.
gotta give you a peanut for that one.
He jumps in the white bucket, but he won't jump in the blue one.
I was gonna see if you could jump out of that one.
Thank God we were here. We were freaked right out, had a heart attack. What was I saying now?
Ski pants, I think. I don't know.
No, I think ski pants was an old conversation. Oh, rescue dogs. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of rescues here. Like, you know, you could get cats and dogs and stuff like that, but they're all usually what they call mutts or
Well, I got no
bigger
problem.
dogs.
I got no problem with the mud. It's the hypoallergenic part.
Yeah, it's the part with the allergies, the hair and stuff like that. I don't want that in the house, and I'm very, very allergic to cats and dogs. So I could touch them, you know, but then it's like my eyes, my nose, you know, it's like the breathing gets really bad. So I don't want a dog that I'm going to be allergic to. I could have like a Bichon, a poodle. Yorkie doesn't affect me. I think they're hypoallergenic too.
Yeah.
My friend's dog doesn't affect me. I'm not too sure what kind of dog he has.
According to York, either
Molly's in a lot of she's in my videos, and sometimes
Yorkie are mouse and rat catcher. So our poor little potatoes here.
yeah, Yorkies would attack our little chippies and stuff because that's what they're meant to do, right? They are hunting dogs for rodents and stuff. So yeah, so for now, no puppies, no doggies. I'm considering fish, maybe a nice fish tank.
Go fishing.
Can't take him for a walk, but they're nice to look at, nice and relaxing. I've considered maybe hamsters, but then I'm allergic to the stuff in the hamster cage. I've considered chinchillas, same thing, I'm allergic to the stuff, the hay and whatever you got to use. And
Yeah, those cats are
so this is the best thing because, you know, if we want to leave, we don't have to worry about taking them with us. We don't have to worry about waking up in the middle of the night, put them out for poopy or nothing like that. We just let them be wild, let them be themselves, and they come and visit us, and we enjoy their time with them, and that's it. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Okay, did I miss anything? Hi, Chad. Ice skating. No, I don't ice skate. I can't stand up on the skates. I've tried.
Weak ankles.
I got weak ankles. I can't stand on the skates at all. I tried it a few times when I was a kid. No. The kids have 2 cockatiels. Aw, cockatiels? Aw. Male and female, or male and female cockatiel? I kind of want to go out today somewhere, but where to go where you don't have to spend money? 2 males. Do they fight? Are they good? They buddies or what? Brothers? Well, another thing is we might get chickens next year, so that'd be another kind of pet we could have.
Yeah.
But they're going to be outside, so it won't affect me. Because we'll have to use the thing hay, AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all going to be outside, so we'll have some more pets there too. They are good, but very noisy. I bet. Good morning. Do you have to put like a blanket over their cage at night? Now I'm going to make apple pie today. Yes. Apple pie. I think I'll use stevia. I'm going to have to use stevia. Or I could just do without the stevia and just make it tart. Very tart. Put lots of cinnamon. Honey? Yeah, maybe I'll put some honey. Honey and cinnamon. Okay. Live chat.
I'm surprised Archie's not been back already.
Well, I think I'm going to go inside and go do my dishes now and get the counter prepared and cleaned up there for the next episode of The Natty Show. I'm going to make apple pie today. Thanks, Tracy, for giving me the idea of making apple pie because I wasn't going to make a video today. I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do. So,
Yes, thank you, Tracy.
yeah, Jay's loving it. Jay's like, I get apple pie. You won't get it until tonight?
That's okay.
Enjoy your day, guys. Enjoy your day, Tracy. Thanks for talking with me today. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.